to TrueBuds TV, Cannabis Enthusiast Series.
What's good? Welcome to TrueBuds TV, Cannabis Enthusiast Series. It's your buddy Jack, and I'm here with John today.
How you doing, guys?
And we're gonna have some fun. So John, just tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of just your relation to cannabis.
Okay, well, let's see. About myself, I'm a busy professional in the solar industry. I've been in the solar industry for almost 6 years now. I work as a technician for solar systems, so I go and do routine field maintenance and site visits. And my relationship with cannabis has gone back many years, since before the recent legalization, which I'm, a big fan of. But I've always used it as a thing to not so much relax and kick back, but to get energy and enhance my experiences. I'm an avid cyclist, and in no way do I endorse riding dangerously or getting too impaired. But I feel like a slight buzz from some weed can really enhance the experience as long as you're safe and everything like that. But I fully believe in just the positive mental change you get from it, and the physical alleviation of stress, and I just think it's an overall beneficial thing for everyone, and everyone should at least try it once, before condemning it. Yeah.
That's really cool about the cycling. Do you prefer sativa then, if you're using it for an energy source?
Exactly, yeah. I'm a big sativa guy. The indicas, even when I do smoke, it's usually just like one hit. I don't really get, that high, at least during the day. I like indica for in the evening, or if I just want to chill out, because it hits me hard, man. Yeah, which is it's a good thing. So
what's your favorite method? Do you like to roll up, eat, or do you do like a vape pen you carry on your bike or something?
Exactly. I think the pens are really cool, especially because they're so convenient. You don't need a lighter. You don't have to worry about dropping it and shattering it or something like that versus a glass piece. It's also really discreet. But usually I prefer flowers, man. I like to just smoke the greens, just pack in a little bowl and just, little snapper, that's all I need.
Nice, man. I don't know much about solar, man. Mm-hmm. So when you say that, this is a little bit away from, talking about cannabis itself, but, mm-hmm. I'm very interested in, because solar power is huge, and I'm sure you've seen a huge growth of it in the past
and I'm
6 years that you've been doing it.
Exactly, and I'm sure a lot of growers out there on the the larger scale are utilizing solar systems on their farms to help power the lights that are growing their plants.
It's brilliant, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So you do the technical aspect of it?
Well, I do a little bit of everything. I also do site visits, for proposed projects. For one example, there was this orange grove way up in the Central Valley. And this guy, as soon as you pulled onto the property, you could smell it. This guy was growing massive amounts of weed, and I think he wanted to add on more. So it was this big orange grove, and I had to go survey the land, see the square footage, kind of investigate what kind of drainage systems they had underneath the ground, and just get some solar access information, because they wanted to build an enclosed solar greenhouse with solar panels on top. But so also, for example, going to residential systems that may have underperforming systems, because a lot of them are tied in with monitoring. You can kind of check through an app or online. So if they notice something's wrong, it's my job to go there and kind of figure out what the problem is and then fix it.
Cool, and you kind of opened my mind up when you said they could use the solar for cannabis. Do you
Mm-hmm.
think that's going to be becoming more and more of a thing?
I really would hope so. I mean, the solar systems to own are kind of they're still relatively expensive. I mean, they're much more affordable than they were 5-10 years ago. So the upfront cost of owning a large system on a commercial scale like that might be kind of a big investment, but it'll pay for itself. And I mean, it just depends on how much you're selling and what your energy needs are. But the system's guaranteed to pay for itself within 5 years. So I think as cannabis grows and grows, as the industry grows and things like that, and there's more money going into it, I think it's only a matter of time till it's pretty common.
Nice, man. And you mentioned you've been out here before. The recreational, mm-hmm. medicinal as well.
Yes.
Very cool, man. So you've seen a lot of changes.
A lot of changes. I think it's funny, because a lot of the top shelf, really strong buds, I don't enjoy them just because I'm too stoned. So I prefer their lower shelf stuff, and even that strong, because I just made a joke it used to be hard to get chronic because it was too hard to get, and now it's way too hard to get chronic because it's too low quality. No one even has it anymore.
That's funny. I mean, it's true though, because I feel you sometimes too. I mean, I kind of do like splurging for that upper sometimes, but mm-hmm. It depends how I'm going to use it too,
Exactly. He mentioned edibles. Some people love them, but they're way too strong for me. Even a normal dose, and it just makes me too sleepy.
Yeah, you know, yeah. I do love the edibles personally, but I agree with you too. And
it affects different people in different ways.
I have had a good edible I think you might like is the Cushy Punch. They're sativa gummies.
Nice. Oh, okay.
They're pretty. I ate too much when I did it the first time. I went on a hike. I was actually in Malibu. It was like, gave me a little extra energy, man. It was fun.
Exactly, yeah.
But like you said, those, you got to experiment because like you eat an edible and
well, especially
driving a bike was like,
yeah, the gummies too. I mean, they're really easy to eat too much because they don't really taste like much. They're good, you know, it tastes just like gummy bears.
Yeah, that's my thing with edibles. I want like this most potent, like just like an easy thing, but you know, I like to like, make my own and shit, man.
Exactly, yeah.
And I got like a kind of one last question for you, man.
Okay.
That I've been kind of, you know, asking people is kind of like what we've talked, maybe touched on it a little bit, but what makes you like most excited about the cannabis industry, like in the upcoming near future or just future in general?
The most exciting thing for me is the fact that cannabis and cannabis derivatives, specifically CBD, are being more widely accepted as legitimate forms of medication for, you know, all sorts of various diseases and physical maladies. And I really think it's great because I think it has the potential to help a lot of people who at first wouldn't even think about taking cannabis or cannabis derivatives purely because it was illegal for like a moral standpoint. So I think as it becomes more and more ubiquitous just in daily life, as people see it more and more, and you know, have friends who tried it and realize like this person's a good person, he's, you know, not a criminal or something like that, and he uses, so maybe it's not that bad. So that's what I'm really looking forward to, is just the solutions that the medical industry comes up with that are, you know, legit in the public eye.
Oh yeah, man, that's beautiful because that's part of the reason I'm also doing this series here, is like just to raise awareness, man. And like, you know, so many people out here know about it and just chill, but it's like, dude, it's like you're saying, it helps you, you know, get a little pre-workout in, helps you, you know, live your life, you know, it helps people with medical conditions. It's like people just, you know, raising that awareness so people can see that it's not this, like you're saying, like, you know, the reefer madness. Exactly,
it's not this heathenistic, you know, hobby that people have and worship the devil and do and stuff like that, you know. I mean, also, you want to be responsible using it. You know, I ride around a lot and I see a lot of people just walking on the sidewalk and their kids by and they have their pens, and I think that's kind of a little careless, but I mean, as long as it's not hurting anyone, I can't tell anyone what to do. But yeah, I think it's great that it's becoming, you know, just an accepted part of people's daily lives. But yeah, again, I mean, I think the future is just nothing but good.
Awesome, man. Thanks again for coming out, John.
Hey, it was my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Anytime, dude. Hey, thank you guys for chilling on TrueBuds TV and hanging out for the Cannabis Enthusiast series. We'll catch you on the next one, and just keep staying cool, guys.
See you guys.
Man.
That was fun, man. That was a good combo.
Check out TrueBudsTV.com for monthly giveaways, products, advertising, and exclusive cannabis content.